All right, here we go. What's going on, everybody? Ghost Dog Gaming. We're back, and we are going to be building our Royal Crown. It is one of the two Royal model cars. We've already built the other one, which I think is the Royal Town. So we're going to be building the Royal Crown, finishing off the Royal line here. And then after that, man, we only have 5 cars left, I think. Left in terms of building as many or all of them that we have. There is a DLC, a Dodge Jeep DLC. I thought about it. I thought about getting it. Still on the fence because there's like 4 or 5 vehicles there that I would have to get. I don't think I'm gonna build them. Just mainly because it's a DLC. A, costs money, and B, that's like 6 more cars. And I think our time has come when it comes to Car Mechanic Simulator for the 2021 version, I should say. There is a 2026 version that's out there, or that's coming from what I was told by somebody else in the chat. That there is a 2026 version that they're making. If they are, I'm excited. I would be obviously getting that and streaming it as well. Actually, I don't think we had the small intercooler, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Okay. But I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to do either the Mosquito or one of the Mercedes first. Because we have, after this car, we'll have 5 cars left. We'll have the Mosquito, we'll have 2 Porsches, and then we'll have 2 Mercedes. My plan is to do one of those cars in the near future, probably, maybe next Tuesday or something for the holiday, for Labor Day. But my final, I guess, stream for this game is going to be the remaining 4 cars. I've never done 4 cars before, and I think that would be a great way to kind of finish out this this series, not series, this playlist of cars, and just basically move on to the next game that I'll be streaming. There's not really a lot out there that I've been streaming a lot of, per se. Been doing a lot of Souls games. A lot of those I'm really just kind of following guides, because I don't like getting lost in those games. I know Elden Ring, Elden Ring I just explored to explore, it's just one of those things. I really enjoyed Elden Ring. I've been playing Night Rain and some other things. Lies of P, I am playing the PS4 version of that. That's a bit of an older game, but I do have like the Dark Souls trilogy. That's kind of on the back burner. Once I get done with Lies of P, once I get done with Bloodborne, I do plan on going for the platinum in all 3 Dark Souls. I am kind of excited about that. So I'll probably be streaming those, a Dark Souls run. We don't have we do not have this, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. The other thing that I want to do with the last 4 cars, because we have $980,000 in this in terms of credits, we're just going to do performance parts in all of them. There's no need to be shy. I mean, these credits, I'm not, the credits that I save in the game don't transfer to a bank account for me, or anything like that. They're just going to, once we're done, they're just going to sit there. So my plan is to basically just go all out. We'll do 4 cars. It'll be a little tricky, because we will have Uh, I think we'll have 4 different type of engines, if I'm correct. I think there's going to be four. There's going to be 4 different types. I think the Porsches probably will have 2 different engines. Um, I know the Mercedes will have one, and then of course the other one that we decide to go with, whether it be the Bolt Mosquito or the second Mercedes. We can take a look at that after this one. Once this one is built, this Royal Crown is going to be pretty quick because it is a 4-cylinder engine, so it's not that many pieces need to be put on, and there is not really a lot of pieces that were too damaged, so we were able to get a lot of it situated. So we got the eye pump, and then I think there's just one. Okay, so we're missing our belt. Oops. The belt. Oh yeah, we actually can see if the Crown has any performance parts, or not performance parts, aftermarket body parts. So I think I got everything situated for the suspension too. So we should be set there. All right, our i4 engine is done. Put that guy in. Get this guy out of the way. Get these last 3 fluids topped off, and then we'll work on the suspension here. Front wheel drive car, so we're going to go ahead and just work on the front suspension, get that out of the way so the wheels can be on. We don't have to bounce back and forth. Nothing fancy in terms of wheels or anything like that, so do have some VR games as well that I need to be playing. But those are really just kind of just fun, chill games for me. Don't really have a goal for platinuming any of those. Oh, we do need... Okay, so we are going to need one of those front steering knuckles. Let's go ahead and grab that so we don't forget. That's right, I do remember we need to we need to see what pieces we're missing here. Go ahead and just put these rubber bushings on so that way we don't forget them. And our intercooler. Oh, come on. There we go. Last but not least, right here. Perfect. Okay, steering rack. And we got our sway bar. Yep. Oh, let's get our gearbox. Oh, that's right, we gotta put the starter on. Of course, the starter, you can't put the starter on the front. Or, not underneath the car. Won't let you put the starter on. Well, we can put the turbo on. So far, we don't need any other pieces. Alright, let's see if we got both our front wheel hubs. Ooh, no. Neither of them are good. Actually, I'm just going to buy one just in case. I can't remember if I bought that or not. I usually delete it, but if I've purchased it, but I probably lost track of it. Alright, so we do need one brake disc. And we need a front axle. Okay. We got our pads, sort of brake calipers we're looking at. 2 calipers, 1 cylinder. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just get the 2 calipers and 1 cylinder and our ventilated brake disc. Okay. Shopping list, we don't need that. C axle. Alright, let's get our tire on here. All the tires are going to be the same. Nothing's crazy about this one. Just generic standard tire. Actually, I think I went with the sports tires to give it a little bit more value because sports tires are a little bit more expensive than the standard ones. I mean, we're not going to be racing it or anything, so at least I hope not. If we are, it's a bad day if we're racing the Royal Crown. All right, so let's see. Now that I think about it, I think I kind of want to save the Mosquito Mark 6, or also known as the Camaro from Transformers. I think that's why they call it the Mosquito. Bumblebee, Mosquito. I can kind of see that correlation there. I think I want to save that for the final stream in a couple days, just because it's a different engine, so it won't be as mundane as building two Porsche engines and two Mercedes engines. I just got to figure out which Mercedes I want to build. I think I want to go. I think I'm going to keep everything modern. Excuse me. I'm not entirely sure though. So still, I mean, it's not going to happen tomorrow because I got to get all the cars ready and stuff like that too. And that's the other thing also. I might actually build, I think I might build one of the Porsche engines already just to save on space, because there is a point where you run out of inventory space because you have too many parts. Either that or I'll just have to sell my like the used parts that we're obviously not reusing, like the orange and red parts that are all damaged and stuff. You can use them, but the value wouldn't, obviously. You would have not a 100% built parts, so we want to make sure we got that at least. See our rear spring, our shock absorber, wheel hub. Actually, I didn't check and see if. Okay, so we're gonna need one rear wheel hub. The brakes are good. Caps are good. Oops. Get this tire in here. Hey, look at that. We leveled up to level 78. Alright. Do I have a fuel pump? I don't. Okay. Not a big deal. We'll just grab one. Okay, get that guy in there. Oh. Got two rubber bushings right here we can't forget about. Oh, good. That was in decent condition. I'll get this one. Oh, let's not forget our rear sway bar link. Our suspension arm. Suspension arm A. Shock cap. Hub, I think. Whoops. Alright, we're good there. Our caliper, and then we get our wheel. Alright, and then the last thing we're going to need is the starter and the turbocharger, which is on the front. I can't remember if this is like the real finicky engine that will not allow you to put the exhaust on and all that stuff, so I usually just play it safe. Oops, there we go. Alright, so let's double check. 100% parts, perfect. Let's go ahead and we don't need to add, we need to take off. There we go. Let's add 2 seats, steering wheel, and a bench. We're going to take that bench out. Okay, in terms of pieces, what do we got here? Well, lights. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Tail lights, which obviously we can't fix. Okay, let's see. use this guy here. See if we can repair any of those pieces. Wow. I have no pieces to repair. Okay. That's fine. What we'll do, and this is what I'm talking about, right? So when we take all the cars apart, all of these red pieces, orange pieces, things like that, we're not going to be able to use them. And I have a lot of green pieces in here that I could probably sell and open up space for. But I got to do some research and see just like all these clutch plates. I don't need all these clutch plates. Mainly because if we're doing aftermarket parts, there's no need, right? So I got to look at each car and see what I need and what I don't need. Because I can get rid of a lot of these parts, right? And I don't need, I could save space in inventory. But you get to a certain point where if you're taking cars apart, right? If I'm stripping them all the way down to like, this before we put the engine and stuff in, that's a lot of parts in the inventory. And it gets to the point where you won't be able to buy parts. It'll say you don't have enough inventory space. So what we'll have to do probably during that final stream is come down at a certain point and sell all of our, used parts so that we have the inventory space. But for now, let's keep going with this. Let's check our... Oh, we do have some aftermarket parts. Look at this. Let's see. I kind of like that. I kind of like that front right there. And let's give it a hood. Let's do those cool lights. Let's smoke out the rear lights. And then let's get the rest of our pieces. Doors, fenders, windows, side mirrors, trunk, windows. Yes, we're going to need all of those. Oh, and let's not forget our license plate. I guess that's one thing I can do is I can kind of just buy a lot of the pieces, license plates and things like that, so I can kind of just be prepared because, if we're building 4 cars at one time, we're going to need 8 license plates. I don't think... Oh, maybe I need... No, I might not need as many because some of them are DLC cars, and some of the DLC cars don't require a front license plate in order for the car to be 100%, which is nice. I like the fact that some cars you don't have to do 100% or front license plate. So trunk, tail light. %. Yes, across the board. All right, let's get this one over to the test path. We'll be almost done with the car, and then we'll take a look at the other Mercedes and stuff that we're missing, or not missing, that we have to finish. There we go. I got my list too over here pulled up, so I'll be able to look and see which ones it is. Paint shop. I'm thinking just like a generic, black, like just your normal sedan color, right? Because it just kind of gives me the vibe for this guy, just a 4-door sedan, nothing special, nothing crazy. I mean, we do have the aftermarket stuff on it, so it does look kind of cool, I guess. See, this is your generic black sedan, right? Blue. Oh yeah, there's a minty green color. I think the last car was actually minty green, so I don't think we want to go with that one again. Let's just click it just to see if there's any liveries on it. Oh, there is one. Okay, we got a racing stripe. We got another racing stripe. And we can make it 2-tone. And we can camo pattern it. That's wild. Wow, really? On just your 4-door family sedan? Alright. Let's paint it this dark green. Let's see what happens. That's not bad. That's a pretty cool color. I like it. It's like a dark mint green, Got that dark mint green color. Okay, so there's our mosquito. There is our royal crown right here. All done, finished, complete. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move you to, actually, let's put this guy in the parking lot so we have some space. I gotta find you. Wait, where are you? There you are, Royal Crown. Royal Town, Royal Crown. Perfect. Okay, let me get my list up right here. So the Royal Crown is done. The mosquito is done. It's not done. Sorry, the mosquito is not done. All right, so we have the mosquito that's out there. We've got these Porsches that we need to finish. The 911 RS America, this guy from 1993. I really want to save him because he's giving me the bad boy vibes from from the movie. So I kind of want to make him as one of the final ones. And then we have this, the Carrera 4S, which I guess it's not a generic one, but it's one of the cooler ones. So that's a B6 MA 1.03. This is a B6 M64. So it's two different engines technically. I'm going to move you to the garage. So that's all jacked up, messed up, obviously. There's our mosquito. So we have that. So let's do this. Let's move you to first car lift. We're going to move that other Porsche. Actually, let's get the RS America. We're going to move him over here. I'm just moving him over here to put him at the second car lift. So these two are definitely going to be two of the final four cars. Mainly because this one is going to be a movie car, and so is this one. This is going to be our Bumblebee car. As close as we can get it to Bumblebee. I got to check and see if it's actually going to have black racing stripes. And then, now, the other ones that we have are the Mercedes. And for the Mercedes, we have, oh my goodness, I just realized we have two other cars that we haven't built yet. Oh man, there's an Emden Lots that hasn't been built yet. I haven't built that one. Nope. Nor have I built the Alenti. This guy. I haven't built this one either. Gosh, I completely forgot about these. I'm looking at my list now. I see them. They're there. I have them marked, but I was not aware that I had to finish those. Okay. Well, this is an all electric one. Oh, okay. All right. Well, change of plans, folks. We're gonna have to build these two cars first. We're gonna have to build this one. We're gonna have to build the Alenti, and then we're gonna have to build the other one. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to, because these are already taken out, right? Okay, so first is the Bolt. So I'm going to put him back in the parking spot. And then the next one is going to be him, because he is next on the list in terms of the parking. Yep, there's the Carrera. Okay, so there's that one. All right, so here's what we'll do. We'll do the Emden. Do the Emden first, then we'll do the Alenti because that's an electric car. Put you on the second car lift. Okay, so these two need to be built first before we get to the other one. But we're still not done. We're still going to have to pick out these Mercedes. So, the Gull Wing, the 198. Move to the garage. And then the 500E, right? Yes, the 500E. So here's the, oh God, I think I just made my decision. I think I just made my decision. So here's the other three cars that we have to build. So we've got the Porsche. We've got this Mercedes. This is staying. We're not, but this is one of the final four. Easily one of the final four. Like it's going to happen. Like, God, just look at that engine is in pristine condition for, look at that. There's no way. Oh man, these are some really good looking cars. Okay, no engine in there because it's in the back. Yeah, this is probably going to be the one. Okay. All right. So I think we made our decision. It will be the Emden, the Alenti, this Mercedes, and then we'll do the final four. We'll do a Mercedes, two Porsches, and we'll go from there. So let me parking. We should have everything set up right this time, right? There's our Porsches. They are in the right spots. Next should be the Mercedes, the 300 SL, then that 500 that's out there, and then the Emden lots and the Alenti. So let's get this. Put this guy in the parking spot so we don't lose his spot. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's it. We're going to build the Emden lots first. I'll get everything all broken down. Looks like it's got a lot of the parts, honestly. I don't, does it have any wheels? It's got wheels, right? Okay, good. It's got one wheel. That's nice. Oh, two wheels. Good. And then we have this Alenti. And you know what? This is our last electric car. So why don't we go all out? Why don't we do high performance electric parts? We'll see what we can put here. Yeah, we'll go from there. So I'm gonna get this thing washed up, stripped down, ready to get built. We might do it tomorrow, just so we can, because I'll be out of town for a couple days, so I won't be able to stream as much. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.